What are people's rights in terms of denying people the right to work or whatever else if they won't get a vaccine?
Or to go to school.
Or not, or school. Where does all this land?
The right answer to any legal question always starts with the two words, it depends, because it always depends on context. However, I think this one, as a general matter, a government or a private employer or a school or a restaurant probably could insist on proof of vaccination with a couple of exceptions. But the general rule that at least in the middle of an epidemic, if there is a safe and useful vaccine, the government can force you to take it. If it's a state school, the government owns the school and the school is effectively the government. Constitutionally, it can force you to take it.
What if somebody says, look, I may not qualify under the Disabilities Act, but I'm afraid to take it because I just don't trust it yet, because I don't believe that the efficacy and the safety have been adequately tested over a longer period of time. Do those people arguably get the kind of protection somebody would get under the Disabilities Act?
And it's probably not a Disabilities Act question. It actually circles back to the constitutional issue, which, even private schools may choose to follow or may need to follow for statutory reasons. I think that if the FDA did a full approval of a vaccine, courts would say, yeah, that's good enough. That's been shown to be safe and effective. The fact that you don't believe it, but the FDA does, we're going to listen to the FDA. We're not going to listen to you. If it's something that hasn't been approved at all, I think courts might well say, you can't force this on people. It hasn't been approved at all.
What about the case of an employer saying, all right, we are opening back up. Our offices are open. We want everyone to come back, but you've got to have this vaccine if you're coming into the office.
So as a legal matter, I don't think you've got much in the way of rights. Assuming, again, there's a pandemic, there's an emergency going on, and this vaccine has been shown to be safe and effective, and you don't have any personal reason to think that it's unhealthy for you. Now, if you're in a union workforce and you're unionized, your union may be able to do something about it. That's 10% of the American workforce. But in general, you're not going to have much of a legal right unless your state has a particular kind of protective statute, or maybe your governor asserts some particular order saying employers aren't allowed to do this. As a matter of constitutional law, as a matter of general federal statutory law, I think you'd be out of luck.